this is the 2 molar in the German grip. 2 molar in German grip. So again, if you've watched these videos in the French grip, it's going to be the same idea. If we go 2 molar, we start with this idea, right? Playing 8th notes, strokes and taps. And if we pick that up, now 2 separate motions, right? 2 separate spots becomes 1 motion. And the way we get to that 1 motion is through the pop and drop exercise, which you should already have. So that's down, and 1, and pop, drop, and pop, drop. Remember, the wrist is the thing that's moving here. So to achieve this pop and drop, do not let the stick come out of the back of your hand. Do not let it come out the front of your hand. Let it open up in that hinge. If you're having problems with the hinge, a couple suggestions: tape your back fingers so the stick can't pop out the back, and go back to the throw-up exercise in the German grip and feel what it feels like to get that pop happening, right? So here we are, pop, drop. And remember, when the drop happens in your pop and drop, it's got to happen 1 inch above the pad. If it's going like this, it means that you're still pulling the stick up after and not truly letting it just fall back down after the stroke. It's got to just fall like dead weight, just like a tap. So it's got to end up in the same exact place that a tap ends up. Okay? So if we now remove the second 2 16th notes, the setup from pop, drop, and now we just go pop, drop. Sorry, pop, drop, right? Now it's become 1 motion where as the stick pops up and starts to fall back down, then that push from underneath happens from your AB exercise, and the wrist releases to get the second stroke. So this is like pretty slowed down. So it really is that pop and drop exercise. The 8th notes, strokes and taps just put into 1. And again, as I've mentioned before, when you do this, if you're thinking this is a wall, the tip of the stick is going to come the same amount above the wall, whether you are throwing down or coming up as part of your molar. And it'll be the same as if you're playing the throw-up exercise, right? Straight quarter notes or 8th notes from the wrist. Same idea. We want to get some control over this, okay? Or the same as when you're doing the finger exercise, right? Open, close, etc. So the idea is to gain some control over all these things. Remember that the throw, the wrist here is loose, and what we're powering this with is the kick. This kick from back here with the elbow. So again, if you looked at my wrist from the side, it would look like my wrist is just flopping up and down. Whether I'm powering it from the back or whether I'm just playing wrist strokes, same thing. Okay? When you get faster with this, now everything, the wrist has to be flopping as if it's totally loose. And everything comes from the kick back here. Okay, that's the only way to really get this happening. All right, so that's the 2 molar in the German grip.